Hi, so my name is Satyam and this is day 4 of my interview prep journey, and in this video we will solve problem called add list, right? So first let's understand the problem, okay? So first we can read our problem statement. So basically we need to create a function add list which will take two head uh, right of linked list, each representing a number. So right, so let's say so both in both linked lists, each node will have a number value, right? The nodes of the linked list contain digit as value. The nodes in the input list are reversed, right? This means that the least significant digit of the number is the head. The function should return the head of new linked list representing the sum of the input list. The input list should have its digits reversed as well. You must do this by traversing through the linked list once. Okay, so first let's understand the problem, right? Because this problem is like asking us a lot of things, right? So yeah, first let's, for example, we have this first linked list 1 2 3 and second 4 5 3, right? So basically the problem is saying that it is reversed, right? So if we reverse our both of the linked lists, right, 3 2 1 and 3 5 4, if we sum 6 7 4 5, the output should be reversed basically, right? So 5 7 6. So uh, here the problem statement is saying the same thing, right? So this is the explanation of this of that statement, right? What is the meaning of reverse here? So yeah, so with that we know that, okay, so we have two linked lists, we have two heads, so we can have two pointers which will track the current node of both the lists, right? And when we are traversing, and we can add both current pointer and add this to somewhere, right? So this we know, this is our initial thought, right? So when uh, when we do sum of digits, there can be multiple edge cases that we need to concern. So first case, when length of both list is not same. For example, um, we have different length, let's say 3 length here, 4 length here, right? So yeah, so basically uh, if let's say um, if any of the list is not same is if this sorry, any of the length of list is not same as other list, right? What we can do basically, um, if let's say if our this node is not um, is not present, we can um, set as default value 0. So we, okay, so with that we know that, let's suppose if a node is null, right, which means we can have a value 0, right, which will add up and give us the result. Okay, so this was the first edge case. And second, which is really important and a little tricky to solve. So uh, sum of each digit is let's suppose if sum of each digit is greater than 9, uh, so we need to have first value only, right? We know that the in sum this concept called carrying, right? So let's say here this is not the correct output. 1 plus 9 equal to 10 0, and we carried 1 here. 5 uh, yeah, 5 2 plus 7, it should be 8 here. The sum is not correct. And 3 plus 8 11, so it should be 11, right? Basically it should and the output here, the new linked list should be like this: 0, 8, 1 and 1, right? So basically, what we are doing is here is basically we need to track carrying also. And if let's say, if we have on when adding two digits of both the list, we need to check if uh, let's say if sum is greater than 0, right? If that's the case, we need to store our carry to some variable, so that when we do next sum of digits, we can uh, add carry to the sum, right? So yeah, I think, yeah. And here we can try to like visualize. Let's suppose uh, here we let's suppose if we have uh, if the current node is, let's say, null, we can 0 that we have discussed, we can set 0 that we discussed. Let's suppose if because 39 plus equal to 12 and 1 carried, 1 plus 9 equal to 0, so 1 carried here, so we need, so basically if so 1 carried, so we need to go again and we know that, okay, if node is not, if node is null, then we can have 0, right? So we can just set 1 plus 0 equal to 1, right? So basically we need to check for the carrying and the node if it is null, right? So let's translate this approach to code, okay? So yeah, first I will do is create our sum list, which, right, where I will add the sum of digits, right? So yeah, new node, let's suppose for null, and I can track the current sum like this. Let's say tail sum list dot sum list. I can track both the heads like this: current 1 equal to head 1, const 2 equal to head 2. And now I can check uh, if current 1 is not equal to null, or because we need to continue, right? We don't need to stop if any of the node in current 1, it if any of the node in head 1 or head 2 is null, right? We don't need to stop, because we need to continue um, to visit all the nodes possible, right? So current 2 is not equal to null. And also if carry, because okay, so I need to have, okay, first I can use set null, because we will I'll transform const to let, because we will reassign, we will update, right? So on each traverse, so let, and we need to have the carry variable, right, which will uh, look for the carrying if if we need it, right? So let carry, initially it will be 0, okay? Yeah. And here we also need to check for the carrying. Let's say if carry is not equal to 0, okay? So let's now write our sum logic, okay? So what I can do is, because we need to check if, let's say, if current 1 can be null, right, and current 2 can be null, so we need to check for this case, okay? So let's say if const val 1 equal to if current 1 is null, right, so it should be 0. If not, it should return uh, current 1 value, right. Same for the current 2, current, right. So okay, this we have done. Okay, so we have uh, so we took care for the case where node is null. Okay, this looks fine. Now what we can do is sum. So sum equal to val 1 plus val 2 plus carry, because we need to take care for the carry, right. So this looks fine. Now basically, if let's say if if carry is greater than 9, right, no, if sum is greater than 9, then we need to update our carry, right. So first thing, because let's say uh, if two single digit is greater than uh, 9, right, which means uh, the carry will always be 1, right. Why? Because uh, the possible numbers can be 10 to 19. Okay, this we need to understand. Okay, this is a simple math. So let's do it. Carry, now we will update our carry. If sum is greater than 0, uh, if sum is greater than 9, not 0, my mistake. Now we need to okay, so it's plus equal to, because we need to increment, so it should be 1. If not, it should be 0. Okay, so carry looks fine here. Now what we want to do is update our sum to the sum list, right. So sum, not tail dot next equal to sum okay, this is fine. Sum module 10, right, and it will basically it will take care of the remainder, right. If let's say if the number is greater than 9, right, so to greater than 9, it will take care, because let's say if the sum is 13, if we divide by 10, right, the remainder will be 3, right. So yeah, this we can do. This looks fine, right. We have updated. Now we need to update our current tail. Now I will update our current one dot next. Okay, this looks fine, but here if we remember that current 1 and current 2 can be null, right. So this will throw error, so we need to add, basically check if current 1 equal to is not equal to null, that means we need to update our current. Okay. Same for current 2. Nil should be null. Okay. This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. Okay. Now what we can do is return our sum list, right? Return next. Okay. Let's test it. See if we got it right or not. Okay. There are some errors. So why I am first of all why I am right having typo here. This should be, but let's see. Okay, so this should be called mistake. Okay. So let's test it. Current is not defined. If current one is not equal to none, we are okay. We need to update here. Now, lots of typos I'm making. So new node okay. So we have passed test is okay. Let's console console log carry and okay. So first I will grab this test. This one. Okay. I will grab the test and check for this. And console log carry and sum. It is executing time about. test it. Let's remove this. Now test it. Okay. 631. Okay. It should be equal, I think. Test it. Yeah, this looks fine. Now I can just. Is not equal to 0. Okay. So there were some mistakes that I have done, right? Basically, there is no point of incremental carry, right? So yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.